Anyways, welcome back to Comic Studio, and where today we're going to be searching for some Grand Theft Auto. And before that, we're going to be searching that GTA stands for Grand Theft Auto. I have just heard back in the day, back inside some sort of 2018 or something as well, even though that I have seen in the book that it says Grand Theft Auto, that something is absolutely for the best selling games that since 2013 that came out in the release as well for some kind of an unknown reasons, or what I just try to feel like that I just completely able to be sawing this as well. And when I was a dumb kid or something as well, watching Grand Theft Auto cars, that Spider-Man riding Lightning McQueens and going all the way from the ramps and jump up and fly all the way and crashing down with explosions within monster trucks and many more as well, for such as all throughout the years. And some things is not going to be for pretty a little bit for taking for a little bit of while as well to stay up as well. And turns out some videos might delete at any time as well, or some kind of scammed videos on live, like anything is possible. And that doesn't get to be ending of the stream as anyways, but that features like anything as well for featuring mods as well. And especially that there's no mods in for around here in Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. That something is absolutely installed with mods as well, or like anyways that we're going to be about to think of a for just try to do. And as I'll be scrolling down, and that doesn't gonna be showing up like anything as well. So we're about to search for GTA. So no, I'm not very sure that we're going to be searching around here because I have started to gain out for skill issues during this video. So beyond of this point, like anything as well, it wasn't going to be for such as real Grand Theft Auto, and which means cringe stuff. It could be everywhere in this comic studio, and it will be everywhere as well. So we're going to be starting with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So it won't be going to be taking for a while, and it won't be going to be taking for a little bit as well. So here's what I just completely added yesterday as well. That since that things that I just added anything as well. Added Ben 10 over here and anything as well. There's Rockstar Cookie outside over here. Chowder. There's Ben over here. And added for some kind of this guy over here for some sort of an unknown reference. We just absolutely did that already because even there the main characters could be Michael DeSanta, Trevor Phillips, and Franklin Clinton, which includes Lamar Davis around here. That wasn't gonna be for main characters, could be for some sort of friends, such as Lamar Davis, Lester, and any kinds of other characters like Trevor Phillips was some sort of not probably like partners anyways as well. So this other kinds of suspect partner could be Brad, and I don't really think he's dead over here. That I didn't seen in the prologue, exactly for memes, of course. And I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to be loaded out as and for this thing as well. And what about many more characters, such as for lots of these guys as well, Ron, Wade, and many more things or characters like them or something, or maybe the parent star like anything as well. So there must be for some sort of like these things as well, and this should be like anything as well. That Franklin's pet got itself for a pet dog. It was Chop, and credit to Rockstar Games for adding for a little bit of this. So, Grand Theft Auto probably owned by Rockstar Games, including Rockstar North. We're showing up some spoilers, and we're seeing for some kind of anything as well. I remember like anything as well for some sort of Grand Theft Auto things as well, which concludes for some kinds of items such as the money bag, sprunk bottle, the cola bottle as well for some sort of like this, and the pisswasser bottle. And there must be a mask over here to become a natural suspect over here. And which concludes around for the vehicles like the Vapid Dominator and the Vapitarus. And there's Michael's car, could be for the Obey Tailgater. And there's Canis body based on the Jeep as well. That doesn't going to be for a little bit is right. It's not just like a Jeep. It's a truck it is. Or some kind of a military truck. Or some kind of civilian truck like these. And it was some kind of based of Mustang as well. I think there must be a Vapid Dominator. And the features that actually for some kind of background images could be around like the exterior of the house, exterior of Franklin's house, including his backyard, and his old house could be somewhere as well. And I definitely going to be added something as even Chop's home from over here. So I should be going to be picking up this, and this is the exterior of the house. And this should be his new home over here. And that could be here. And probably, that wasn't going to be probably like the HDNIs. And some images was probably really low as well. I'm not gonna be getting this done over here. Or some kind of drawings like these. Unlike the AI generated. So, nothing instead of these characters over here. And probably there must be some sort of, due to a lack of low quality characters like themselves, but probably won't be able to be added for some kind of an else. Or some kind of that tries to change a lot of things, but I pretty don't matters that we think that I might gonna be doing this. Pretend nothing is gonna be inside of the rust bucket over here instead of these things as well that I just completely added over here. So I just since added some kind of a little bit of things just privately added like these. And I won't be gonna be taking for a little bit for such as more. Like everything in this background was probably low quality except for the title. Like this, or some kind of title, or even the logo it is. So I'll be right back of this video until I completely edit for some characters instead of this. And once we edit for some kind of, for minutes later, for around for many more some kind of times as well, we added for many other kinds of characters from the studio crossovers, and probably that we just completely added into some kind of ridiculously crossed over like these things as well. So, but as you can see, it was owned by Rockstar Games. That since that I just already told you what I just tried to say this thing as well. Anyways, we might going to be taking a little bit for quite a bit for one thing as well. So it's been taking for around almost 30 minutes as well, by adding for some Hot Wheels vehicles, even added Happy Wheels characters like themselves, the PP characters, and the Cookie Run characters like the Cake Hounds, like anything as pets from the PP series like themselves. And because we just especially added for some kind of like these strawberry shortcake cookie, and there must be a large hound, which is gotta be for his pet from Crunchy Chip Cookie around as well. Even though there must be Kiwi Cookie, and probably that was being spending a little bit tired as well. And Maguro says, "Hey, are you tired around of this boy?" And he just actually responding to Kiwi Cookie as well, even as possible. And there must be Lemon Cookie right over here at for some sort of front gate. or some kind of, this must be for Franklin's old crib as well. Even there must be Muppet guys and a cyclist with his son and a shopper over here. Could it be run for another grocery or something? And I'm not sure. She's heading home. And this could be for his new Franklin's crib, it looks like. And especially we added for some kind of a Donald truck over here. Because we just eventually added spinach cookie and bell pepper cookie right next to Marley. And those characters could be from PP, like the Tetris, like themselves as well. And because the characters have been beside of Bravado Buffalo, it's gonna be over here from this time as well. That must be Bravado Buffalo over here, and it's right next to Amete, and far away from the front door could be like this thing as well. And that must be for one thing as well. I just totally forgot that name. And probably her name is Ringo Andol. Outside of his crib from Franklin. And there is Allie walking all the way to school just before she heads towards for the bus to find out what is going on. But will not think we didn't actually edit a bus because there's no space around here for something. And that will lead by wrapping up of this video, and we wasn't able to be added for some more background images from the Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. So we'll be think that must be gonna be the end of this video, and the next video could be for the San Andreas for one thing as well. And the link is gonna be in the description below. So I just eventually added for some kind of those things as well. So I may going to be load around here because we just completely added for some kind of a homeless stuff over here, including like these. And in the pool could be for around as lime cookie, walnut cookie, and for some kind of the cherry bomb cookie around as well. And some other kinds of characters, especially almond cookie around over here as well, including Rockstar Cookie out of the Michael DeSantis house, or outside of Michael DeSantis house, or Michael Townley's house, or something. And I'm probably saying for this a little bit too much that I just completely able to be saying so, and I'm not gonna be worried about for just a little bit for so long as well. So thankfully that will be the end of this video for pretty much as well added for some sort of like, I don't forget for a round of those creatures could be carbuncle and the letter O from over here, and actually flying around and going to be wrecking some stuff over here. And I'm not gonna be pretty think that does not going to be think that I rather resist or some kind of existence like themselves as well. So I'm not gonna be end of this video for pretty much as well. So thankfully that I'm not gonna be then try to end of this video. So thanks for watching, I guess. And I'm started to get lost my mind. Whatever it was actually from any couple of videos like that's saying this for out loud from every video that I just made here. So thankfully that will be it for as well. Thankfully I'm probably getting so confused right now, and it was pretty awful in my life. Whatever, I'm supposed to end of this video for right now because I just tried to overshot or something. So I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you for mini lads and comic studio users and fellow viewers all later. And that's the final.